Well, hello fellow RVers, this is Gary once again with Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. We've got Sharon behind the camera. So where has freedom brought us? Well, we're in Louisiana, about an hour from New Orleans, in Mandeville, Louisiana, at a state park called Fontainebleau State Park. And it's right on Lake Pontchartrain. So we're going to go do a tour of this park and let you see what this park's all about. Going that way.
Camping, sailboat launch, picnic areas, swimming beach, and trails. And there is a paved bike trail here. We'll see that in a minute. If you're wondering what all that racket is, that is US 190 right there. Little traffic-y. Well, it's not really bad. It's just loud right here by the road. Okay, we're ready. Welcome to Fontainebleau State Park, Wildlife Sanctuary. Now, to all you RVers out there, or campers or travelers, we get to put the Louisiana sticker on our map. Woohoo! Right?
Right. And this is not the check-in station.
No, this little building here, we don't really know what that is, but it's cute. Very, very cute.
Pay fees and register a quarter mile ahead.
So here is that paved trail, the Tammany Trace. No pets on this paved trail. But it is a nice paved trail, goes 31 miles. And if you want to go to Mandeville, it's that way. Okay, this is another one of those parks with a really nice entry road.
15 mile an hour.
Yes.
Now, when you leave this park, if you turn right, a couple of miles down the road, there is a canoe launch for
Cane Bayou.
There you go, it's a creek.
Yeah, that goes into Lake Pontchartrain. And it's very short, so, you know, it was not even 2 miles there. So 4-mile round trip. And I went upstream a little bit, but not very far, because there's a lot of deadfall. All right, this is a check-in station. Campers pull to the right and check in. And they do lock the gate at the night, and they give you a gate code. Not this gate, the gate up front.
Day use is $3.
I think it's 1.5 miles to the campground from here, correct?
Yep.
And we'll pass a couple of trailheads and show you the beach on the way. This park has cabins as well, but they were damaged in Hurricane Ida, so they're not open right now.
Yeah, as we were walking around this park on the trails and all that, you could see a lot of the tree fall and damage that came from that hurricane.
And you can also see where they've done a lot of cleaning up. There's like piles and piles of debris and limbs and trees. And
today is like March 8th or something like that. And this park just opened recently, didn't it?
It opened in, I think, September of 2021.
Yeah.
So just reopened after the damage from the hurricane. I don't know what month the hurricane came through here, but it did a lot of damage in this area all along the Gulf Coast. Caution, low-hanging limbs. Our RV is, well, you can see, I bet that fifth wheel up there is higher than us, and they're making it okay.
Oh yeah.
So we're only 11 change, so around 12 feet high. Now right back there is where you would have turned to go to the campgrounds. Visitor center is that way, visitor center parking. Here is a trailhead to 3 of the trails. Well, the one trail is closed, but the Sugar Mill trailhead, the Nature Trail, and the Bayou Cane hiking trail, and the Alligator Boardwalk is closed right now.
Right.
Yeah, due to damage. Those are nice wide trails, and you can bike on them.
Yeah, I rode my e-bike on them.
Yeah, we didn't see any restrictions on that. There's a visitor center It is not open every day, so we haven't caught it open. And right there you see the remnants of an old sugar mill, I think from the 1800s. And this land used to be a plantation, and there's some informational kiosk up here about the enslaved that were here. That's a sad story. And also the Native Americans who inhabited this land before the Europeans came. But this is what you've got. Look at the moss and the trees, and it's just so scenic. If you do nothing but walk or bike the park roads, we just biked the park roads, and I think it was like 4 miles, 6 miles or something.
Quite a few park roads.
Yeah, just biking around. That's like going up to where the cabins are and going around the loops here at the beach area. So we're going to show you an up close look at this beautiful area over here. We see a lot of people taking pictures here. Photographers out. These beautiful trees planted in a row, almost like that's like a driveway, that row over there. But this little kiosk talks about the enslaved, and the one that talks about the Native Americans are over off one of the trailheads. So a little bench to sit and contemplate there. Very pretty, very scenic. Check out this tree. Isn't that amazing? If I were a kid. Right?
Lots of little bayou streams in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of standing water in this place. The only thing that we've had are little biting gnats. So I don't know, maybe it's just not mosquito season.
That's a cool old dead tree here.
Yeah. See the twist from the weather. So this day use area is straight ahead. This is a day use beach, splash pad, and the lake.
There's a giant oak tree right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be 6 feet across.
I'll catch it. We'll catch that giant oak tree.
Yeah.
When on the way back is pretty amazing. This place was hopping over the weekend, right?
Yes, it was.
A lot of events going on. Playground over here, picnic areas. Let me just show you. It's picnic areas all out there. It's a covered pavilion.
Plenty of garbage cans.
Oh, garbage cans everywhere. And let me tell you, this park is spotless. There's no dog poop. There's no trash. Awesome. And I credit that to the people who come here. I mean, I'm sure the park people keep it clean, but we didn't see a lot of people throwing their trash all over yet over the weekend either. So kudos, Louisiana.
I think I'm going to wind through the parking lot for a second, if I can, and go and just loop by the splash pad, and then come back here.
We're going to be doing a little loopy-loop, but there's the walk down to the water right there.
Or I can just, right here.
The fishing pond.
Spin around.
Plenty of parking. I can imagine this place is even more packed over the weekends. Little bathhouse up a bit up ahead, bathroom. Splash pad. And beyond that is the fishing lake. And beyond that is Lake Pontchartrain and the beach. Beautiful sunsets out there. Beach house is closed. There's still water in the basement area, and a couple of the windows are boarded up. So it did sustain some damage. But yeah. Covered picnic area over there. Nice grounds. I mean, you can see where all the debris is piled up right there. In the evenings, this field is full of deer. See, trash can. There is a Native American kiosk, and there is one of the trails. Which one is that? The Sugar Mill Nature Trail comes out right there, but you can also access the Bayou Cane hiking trail and the Alligator Marsh Boardwalk when it is open. So really nice scenic little path, nice and wide, beautiful. But yeah, definitely drive around here after dark because you will see deer. Okay, I know we're spending a little bit of time on these trees, but just check this setting out right here. They're so beautiful. And they withstood this hurricane. And this giant one that Gary was telling you about is coming up right here.
Look at the limbs from that big tree.
Yeah.
The ground.
That is a kid's natural playground, and we've seen kids playing on it. Look at that tree. That is phenomenal. Yep. And then here's the other tree. The twisty tree.
Big one back in there too.
Oh yeah. There's some giant trees, and on the trails there's some giant trees. It's really a scenic park. So we've already been by this part. We're gonna head back now to the campground areas. Check them out. So you get to see it going and coming, or coming and going. If you look out through the woods, you can see lots of deadfall. And I'm sure they've cleaned up a lot of deadfall. So that's a little amphitheater right there. That's not the trail. The trail is right here. The trailhead we went by a while ago. And so,
oh, got a car.
There you see. Okay, sites 1 through 98, the North Campground, which also joins with our campground. This is a mixture of sites. There are some sewer sites here, but only 7. So the majority of them are electric water. And this one is a pull-through right here. This must be site number 1.
And they do have tent areas.
Mm-hmm.
Primitive.
Primitive, yeah. We'll show you that in a moment. Site 2 is a pull-through. And the dump station and the garbage dumpster is right there. And then, so right here is a pull-through.
That's a 2, I think.
Is that 2?
3.
All right. So you see there are sites on the inside. So all these sites in the middle are about the same. There's 9 we just passed. That Airstream is site 11. And right here on our right is another pull-through, site 10. 13 and 14 right there on the left. And on the right, here's a pull-through.
12.
Number 12. So inside, back ends, it looks like outside, pull-throughs. We just passed 19 on the left, 18 on the right. That's a big pull-through right there. Number 22. 21, 23 on the left. And then if we go straight ahead, we'll go to 25 through 48. Now these are getting into some of the primitive sites. They're kind of scattered all over. So 25 we just went by, and this one is 27 right there. So it looks like the ones on the inside here are on the left are primitive.
It's 28, 29.
Yeah, but they're nice primitive sites. Wooded. Some of them go back up in the woods. This is a primitive site right here, this pull-through. It is a 32. Here's another one coming up. It's 35. So, nice little primitive loop here. There's one, you can see the picnic tables tucked back up in the woods. Site 37. Pull through, garbage can. Awesome. 43 is right there, that pull through. We're still in the primitive areas. 45.
Then again, it's like, you know what?
50 to the left.
61.
Yep, and these are back end sides. Okay, so going forward, you can see those sides, and then there's this little loop here. Bathhouse is right to the right.
That would be the modern bathhouse. One of the modern bathhouses.
And you can see that loop, 63 through 76. Is that where the sewers are? Yes. That is where the 5 or 7 sewer sites are. And that little loop right there. So that's important, right? Nice to have sewer. I wish they had more. And then these sites, we're back to what numbers? 77's on the right. Camp Post on our left. 78 on the right.
And that's it.
And then here we are going to turn right. This is 80. Here. And I think some of these are primitive, like, nope, they do have boxes, 82. So there's a look at that little inner loop over there. There was some folks out, so we didn't drive around it, but that's where you'll find your sewer sites. Now this connects us to our loop. You can see the playground right there. Dumpsters. And check out this tree coming up. It's pretty amazing. Okay, if you were to turn left right there, that will take us back to where we just were. 86 through 98 is that way, and they are primitive sites. Just so you can see this loop. Anybody who's interested in a primitive site. 86, there's not many here. It's a pull-through primitive right there. The visitor center now is right through. There's a little path up here that you can access the trail and the visitor center pretty easy from the campgrounds right there. And the trails are just not very far at all. All right, back to our loop. We just passed 90 on the right, 91 on the left. Fire ring, grill, and picnic table. And trash. And the last one here is
97.
97.
And 98 on the left.
98 on the left. And we're back to where we started. All right, we're going to go ahead and leave this camping area and drive back and show you the entrance to the other camping area.
It's not kind of really marked.
No, it was, yeah, it's a little.
So this is Main Road.
Yeah, that we were just on. So we're gonna come up here like we're going to the beach, but we're gonna turn right. Okay, so instead of going straight, we're gonna turn right.
And as you can see, there's no sign here that says campground.
No, it says group camps and cabins, but this is where you turn.
Although you could come in from the other direction.
You could. So coming up is a sign on the right. It says South Campground, sites
99 through 143.
Yeah, I couldn't read it. 99 through 143. Straight ahead is the cabins. There was no need to go that way because they're
in very bad disrepair.
Yeah, they need some repairs done. So I am not sure where 99 starts. Let's see. Let me look at my map.
Not either, but we're gonna go.
We're just gonna drive around and see. Well, we'll just drive and start on the end and work our way back around. So you can see you've got these pull-through loops in the middle. There's 2 pull-through loops in the middle. Actually 3.
And you've got tents to the right.
Yeah, this is a tenting area over here, primitive tenting area. Tucked back there in the woods. Now, a while ago, we came through this way and we turned down that primitive loop. So here we are at site
99.
Yes, 99.
Fire circle back in there.
Yeah, way back there. I don't know if you can see it, way back over there. So there's inside, there's 102 right there. 104 is a pull through, and then to our right is 105 and 106, 107, 108.
Empty.
Yep. And then here's another look at those loops. But we're just gonna drive the outer perimeter, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And show you. These are the ones we like. If we were to come here again, there's 129, 130. Oh, there's a puppy. 131. These are nice, kind of out of the way sites. 143. 142. Now there are sites on the inside, just so you know. These are pull-throughs over here. So these are nice. That one we just passed 139. I don't know if you can tell. There is one of the shower houses, and the host site is right there to the right.
And I was told by the park people that this has showers, but they're very small.
Yeah, so there's a better shower house.
There's two modern shower houses. This is the old one.
We just passed a dump station in front of that shower house. Okay, now we'll show you the little inner loops. Okay, here you go. These seem to be a little closer together. There's 120, a pull through, and we are...
It's 121, and we're 122.
We are 122, right there.
We'll talk about that site later.
Yeah, there's some interesting things you need to know about Site 122. And then 123, I'm assuming, is right there. And then again, there's sites on the inside, back in. These are back in sites. There might be one pull through. There's 126 right there. And 128 pull through. All right, so a lot of pull throughs in this park. Okay, this area's, you got 110, 111, and then, as you see, you have the other ones we just went by and looked at. Pull throughs. And coming up is another one. Site 114?
Yep.
114. Okay, so 116, 117, 118, and there we are. Site 122. 119 is kind of off to itself right there. And then this.
That's the shower house, laundry room. I was in the men's side. It's got 4 showers in there. Very modern, very nice.
Mm-hmm. And then these are some of the other well, they're back ends. 113. Was it 113? I couldn't tell. Well, I couldn't tell what it was. But anyway, look on the map and see. But generally, this is your layout. 108. Back in right there under that tree. And we're headed back to site number 122. It's supposed to rain today. What do you think? It looks lovely, doesn't it?
So, that was our tour of Fontainebleau State Park on Lake Pontchartrain, close to Mandeville, Louisiana. And if you've noticed the chart change, well, we did the review yesterday. It was 85 degrees, and we woke up this morning to 54. So, that's why the outfit has changed also.
And we have freezing temperatures coming soon.
Right. As far as the park goes, it's a great big park. It's got trails, it's got a pond, it's got the big lake, it's got a beach, it's got a splash pad, it's got a playground, 2 modern bathrooms and 1 older bathroom. Like 5 miles from Mandeville, which there's places to eat. There's a Walmart neighborhood market there and some other markets. So you're close to everything here. So if you need anything or want to do something, it's here. And you have the Tamiami Trace to the right, or Tammany, or whatever it's called.
We'll put that word up.
Yeah.
But you can actually ride your bike to get lunch in Mandeville from the park, and it doesn't take long at all.
5-mile ride, 4
I think
miles,
so. About
like
yeah, it's not very far.
Anyway, I just wanted to go over one little thing here with our. This is our site, site 122. It's a 50 amp with water. Now, when we came in, the nice lady at the ranger station gave us the map. Says, come in this way, pull in, and then pull in this way. Right.
We were to come in this way and pull the opposite way.
Yeah, because you know our driveway curves that way, and our power and our water this side, so everything would match. The problem was, if you look over here, when we did that, and if we were to put our awning out, well, we would be covering the neighbor's grill and touching his awning, because he had his awning out at that time, and we said, well, we're going to be touching awnings. So,
and you see, that's his picnic table, his grill, his fire ring. And I don't know if you saw where our picnic table is. And it's going to stay there because it weighs about 1,000 pounds. And of course, our neighbor here, very nice guy, said he would help. Not really sure what the situation is here as far as our grill and our fire ring, because there's only, it's like our site was put in after the fact.
Or something happened.
Yeah, because we don't have a fire ring or a grill.
No.
Unless we use our neighbors.
Yes.
So, yeah, there's not one here. That belongs to him or
we did some head scratching and decided to pull in backwards, throw a cord underneath, and so we opened up this way.
Yeah. So it all...
And also, I don't think this is the only site that's like this, because walking around, I've seen other motorhomes and people. We had one motorhome that actually pulled straight into his back end, and others have had to do the same thing. So if you come here, take an eyeball at your situation before you park.
The bottom line is it works out. We really like it. And if you look straight ahead, you can't tell now, but when it's sunset, that's where the lake is. You can see the glimmers of the waters straight ahead. And we have this nice view. So all's well that ends well, right?
Yes. And if you park in this area, the dump station is right there, right on the other side of the bathhouse. I think they're called comfort stations now. I used to call it bathhouse or restrooms.
Shower house, bathhouse.
Comfort stations. Anyway, right there if you want to pull a tote. And if you're over the other side, there's a dump station over there too. Well, you saw that in the tour. So, Verizon service here works well. And I think that's about all I got for this one today, guys. Girls.
We mentioned again, we mentioned before, I'll mention again, there are trash cans everywhere, and this park is very clean.
Yes.
It's clean, it's scenic, it's peaceful. It is worth a stop here, and if you were into New Orleans and crowds, you're only an hour away.
True. Over the 25-mile bridge.
Right.
It's a long bridge. So with all that being said, I think we're going to wrap up this tour of Fontainebleau State Park on Lake Pontchartrain. We're actually leaving tomorrow's Wednesday. I think it's the 9th. Today's the 8th, I believe. Give or take a day. But anyway, so this is Gary and Sharon. Dogs are sleeping. Ruff Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. Please click like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We'll get back to you. Take care, folks. Safe travels. See you on the road.
leaving Fontainebleau State Park.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need a gas pump.
On this cold, chilly day. I will find us a nice place.